I have spent most of my career, which is at this point 20-something years, working to diversify the benches of candidates in order to elect black people, LGBTQ people, and women to offices at every level of government all around this country. Because I believe that diversity matters, certainly, and if that you are not at the table, you are likely on the menu, which is one of my favorite quotes from former Representative Barney Frank, who was the first member of Congress to come out as gay. Now, if lawmakers don't look like the people that they represent, it's obvious that they're probably not actually focusing on the policies that matter most to their constituencies. So what will it take for us to get to proportional representation in this country, where our elected officials actually look like the nation that they represent? Here to talk to me about how they are working to promote the much-needed diversity in this country when it comes to electoral politics is Quentin James, founder and president of the Collective PAC. Collective PAC, if you don't know, works to elect black folks all around this country and supports their campaigns. Now, Quentin, tell me, your group is working with candidates. You are training them during their campaign so that they have the skills to run those operations. And then you're also supporting them after they take office. Just set some context here, because I know people who are watching may not know the insider track like you and I of what it takes to even be a candidate and decide, I think I can serve my community and make a difference. I'm going to do it. How to run a campaign. Break it down. What is required and what does that training look like, and why do we talk about building a bench in a verb way, right, in a really active way? Why do we need to even do that?
Yeah, I mean, it's a really great point. And even before we get there, you know, the context of this is 90% of people in public office in this country are white. 95% of the prosecutors who are elected in this country are white. And over 86% of Democratic candidates and 96% of the GOP candidates are also white. And so we have a major issue of representation, as you've already mentioned. But in terms of folks who want to step up and run for office, listen, all it takes is that kind of commitment to serve your community, to kind of be a public servant. That's what we're looking for around the country, is folks to step up and say, you know what, I want to lead. I want to run for school board. I run for city council. I want to run for the state house, or even run for Congress. You know, all it takes, number one, is that commitment. But the other thing that's really important is money. Money in politics now is so determinant on a candidate's success. You know, to run for Congress, you're talking about an average of raising about $1.5 million to be successful. To run for a U.S. Senate right now, it's about $10 million you have to raise on average to be successful. And so one of those things that we talk about with candidates is the ability to really, you know, raise money, if not from your friends and family and your network, from our broader community. And so, you know, we've really built a almost 1 million person kind of support network and support list to support black candidates up and down the ballot all across the country. It's kind of one of those kind of predeterminants. It's like, again, you know, you want to serve the community, but you also got to have the money behind you that's kind of, you know, run a competitive campaign.
Okay, so I'm gonna come back to that money piece, because that is all the things and so much of what we're training people to do. You know, you started to throw out some data there. I mean, we are not in a position where we are elected in the numbers that we are represented in our nation, and because people of color are the growing majority, and our allies, all of us together, queer people, our white progressive allies, we make what's considered the new American majority. I am curious, what is stopping us from really just taking over, right? Like, what are the challenges that you see with regards to candidates? I mean, you're looking at the numbers here. Women were underrepresented. Black folks were underrepresented. Latinx folks were underrepresented. LGBTQ people were underrepresented. Give us like one or two of the key challenges that you see when people decide to run for office that maybe are barriers to them being victorious.
Yeah, I mean, listen, one of the things is just literal, like the structure of our politics. You know, 98% of incumbents, people who are currently serving in office, you know, 98% of them win re-election just automatically because you're seeing them every week on the news, or you're getting their mail to your house, right? They can use their incumbency as a way to stay in office. And so part of it is just that, like, we need more term limits around the country is kind of one of the big structural issues. The other issue, again, as we mentioned, is money in politics. If you don't come from, you know, a family of great means or wealth, it's harder to raise the dollars needed to be competitive. And so those two things are kind of, you know, two of the biggest hurdles. But beyond that, we got to do more as a community to support our folks, right? And so I'm excited that, again, the Collective PAC, we are here doing that work, but so many other groups are kind of, starting up around the country, whether it's groups like Higher Heights or Color of Change, groups that we work with who are supporting, Black women or Black progressives around the country to step up and run for office.
Yeah, well, look, I know that you are doing some really tough work on the ground. Before we go, we've got just under a minute. Give us the top lines of some candidates that we should be watching right now that Collective PAC is working with.
Oh my goodness, there are some amazing folks right now running, statewide and running for U.S. Senate. I would say Representative Val Demings in Florida is going to be a huge opportunity for us to win a Senate seat there. Sherry Beasley running in North Carolina. Out in Wisconsin, Lieutenant Governor Mandela Barnes is running. Pennsylvania, we have amazing candidates like Malcolm Kenyatta running to be the first Black LGBT member of the U.S. Senate, which will be huge. Charles Booker out in Kentucky. Jevin Hodge out in Arizona running for Congress. So many folks in kind of every single state around the country are running, and we're excited to get behind them this cycle.
You've heard it here, folks. Black people are running up and down the ballot all over the place. We're also running statewide. Follow Quentin James, Collective PAC, to just stay on top of our candidates out there in the field. Quentin, thank you so much for coming on. I would like you to come back to keep us updated on what's happening as we move through the cycle, okay? Thank you.
Of course, and thank you so much.